Today, we're going to see what you should do if you ever get shot in the hand by looking at a real-life gunfight. Hey, in today's video, we're going to look at a real-life gunfight from some officer badge cam footage, and we're going to see what happens when someone gets shot in the hand during a gunfight and what you should do in the same type of situation and what we can learn from it. If you don't know me yet, my name is Caleb Lee. I am the #1 best-selling author of Concealed Carry 101, and I'm also the founder of Patriot Training Center, where we teach live gun training courses with pistols, rifles, and shotguns for civilians like you to help you defend yourself and the people that you love. So let's get into today's clip. And I've gone ahead. This is a much longer video that I found on one of these police badge cam video sites, and I've just gone ahead to where it gets to the action where the officer's getting out of the car, and we're looking at his badge cam footage here.
Huh? Where's he at? Hey, get down! Get down! One at gunpoint. Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Fuck! Hey, I'm hit! 245 at him, 999.
¡Tira la pistola! ¡Tira la pistola, todo esto!
Hey, I'm hit, bro.
Okay?
Yeah, my finger.
You okay?
Yeah, I can shoot.
All right, so then that's pretty much the clip there. And man, a lot of good stuff in here. So first of all, we see that a couple things that are really interesting about what happened here. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on mute as I'm talking here. Well, we see the officer get out. Obviously, this guy's got a gun, and there's kind of a standoff. He's got his partner there. And we see the initial gunfight, the engagement here. And then he puts this guy down. And it would soon, the guy pulls out the gun, points at him, so the shots get fired. I can't actually tell who started shooting first, but obviously they felt like they needed to shoot. And then you see the suspect go down there. So, kind of like scary movies or with the really bad, serial killer bad guys or whatever, sometimes they can pop back up. So he's keeping the gun trained on him. They're calling in the stuff on the radio and everything. And this guy actually is still got enough fight in him that this officer did not get hit in that initial volley of gunfire. It's right here after this guy kind of comes back to life and shoots back, right? So that started again, and that's when he actually got hit. You can hear him.
Fuck! Hey, I'm hit. 245 at him, 999.
¡Tira la pistola!
And then the other important thing here that I think this is a great example of, I can't remember which Tom Gibbons class it was that I took with him, taking all his instructor courses, master certified instructor with range master. But I believe it was one of the first classes I took with him. He said, we practice one-handed shooting because of if something happened to your support hand, right, or your firing hand, right, you could fire with one or the other hand, but it's always better to have two hands on the gun. So this is an excellent example of, and I distinctly remember, I'm going to butcher it, but Tom's words were like, even if you have a bloody stump or something like that, get that hand back up on the gun. If you can lift your arm, it's better to have both hands on the gun. So even though this guy knew he took a round to the hand, he kind of gave it a quick look and everything was still there, but he still put it back on the gun and he was still able to fight with it. He was still able to use it. And this guy's such a stud. Shout out to this is California. It looks like Kern County Sheriff's Office is where this video came from, California, I believe. And he was able, and even told his partner later, yeah, I can shoot, bro. So this guy's a stud and all that. But it's a good point of, even if you've taken a round in the hand or something like that, if that arm still works, if that hand still works, get it back on the gun, because you're still going to get support out of it, and you're still going to be a better shot if you can use both hands. And we see that when he went to cover, now this distance, like, he basically doubled the distance. So you do need that extra accuracy, and now we can see him do that and take care of business here, even after being shot. And you can see the suspect right here is kind of like almost like a sitting up or dealing position or something. And then he makes this long shot. Well, I guess it could have been his partner as well, but they're both back further distances than they were. And you see the guy go down. And this guy's still got his wits about him. He does a quick proactive reload here. You know, the slide wasn't locked black. He didn't go to emergency reload territory. You know, it wasn't emergency, but he realized, you know, okay, I think this guy is down. I'm behind cover. I'm far enough away. This would be a good time to get my gun topped up because you're not going to remember how many rounds you shot. Maybe this gun could be out of ammo, and I still got to continue fighting with this guy. So this guy's an absolute stud. Awesome job.
Hey, I'm hit, bro.
Okay?
Yeah, my finger.
You okay?
Yeah, I can shoot.
And that's just proof even more that he's an absolute stud. Yeah, I can shoot, bro. So that's awesome. So good job on these guys here. But yeah, I just saw this and immediately thought of like, it's funny how these things will come back to you in moments. You'll like remember one thing that an instructor said. It's what's beautiful about live training is this stuff truly impacts you on a deep level. And I still remember, I believe it was the first class I took, Tom Gibbons. It may not have even been with Tom Gibbons with his instructor program. It was just one of his one-day pistol courses, but I distinctly remember that, you know, we were practicing one-handed shooting and stuff like that, but he made the point, you know, if you can get your hand back on the gun, get your hand back on the gun because you're always going to be more stable and be able to use that gun more effectively, even if you get hit in that hand. If you can still use it, put it up there, even if it's a bloody stump. So excellent job that these officers did. I thought this was a cool, you know, kind of demonstration of how this works in real life. And this guy was, you know, he didn't give up after he got hit. He started doing the same, you know, the correct things he should do tactically, you know, just awesome job here. And it just made me think of that. So hopefully you got something out of that as well. And maybe that makes you think about it as well. And maybe if you don't have any live training yet, if you've never taken a truly defensive pistol based course, not like a state concealed carry permit or something where you're just sitting down learning all the laws about carrying a gun or something like that, but something that's specifically designed to teach you how to fight with your gun, then I encourage you to come out, patriottrainingcenter.com. You can check out the classes that we have, and you can also check out the links that we have down below to help you out. We have a free dry fire program. And if you want a way to benchmark your skills with a very objective level of performance-based standards, we have the 3-second minimum drill down in the description below. So check that out. Let me know what you think of this officer's performance. I think he did a great job, and I will see you in the next video.